What's up, maniacs? Cliff the Vinyl Cheapskate here, coming at you with another Friday drinking music. Do my February vinyl finds. Doing this one in two parts because, again, I got a lot of stuff in February and I don't want to bore everybody with all the junk that I'm putting in my collection. Got a haircut last week. Looking good, right? Looking smooth. Anyway. Well, I brought that up because I got a haircut, and I always get my haircut at this one place in Baltimore because it's only like a block from my favorite record store. So it gives me an excuse to go to the record store after my haircut. So my cat is scratching something. Anyway, so obviously I get my hair cut, then I go to the record store. So I'll start off with that. This is my this is the first half of my vinyl finds. This is gonna be all my punk stuff. I've got this little stack from the record store, and then I got a stack of 7 inches for cheap on Discogs that I was pretty stoked about. I think they're all in there. I might be missing something. I'm not sure. If I'm missing something, I'm missing something. Oh well. You guys won't get to see it. Anyway, we'll start off with what we're listening to. This was one of my scores from the record shop. Record shop was Celebrated Summer, obviously my favorite spot. But Lethal Means, Zero Sum Game in the used bin for $8, which I think was a steal. Great. As you can hear it, it's great, like, stomping, hardcore punk. Sounds a bit like Tragedy, but very, very good in a good way. It's a great record, man. Not for the weak records. Just a great, stompy, hardcore band. Loving that. Picked up this copy of the Dropdead Brainoil split. Dropdead is Dropdead. You probably, if you watch my channel, you probably know who Dropdead are. Really great hardcore band from the 90s. Basically was really involved in tape trading and stuff. Like really brought a lot of attention to like Japanese hardcore and stuff, and like a lot of like foreign hardcore from in the 90s. Great band. Just awesome diehards. Dropdead. And Brainoil is kind of like a sludgy doom band from Oakland, California. They're really good. Check them out. They're like slow, but they kind of have like a crusty feel to all their music, but it's doomy like sludge metal, but with like a crusty feel to it. And picked up a couple Japanese bangers. Ferocious X LP. I don't know how to read that, but they're a Japanese band pretending to be Finnish, or not pretending to be Finnish, but playing like Finnish, noisy Finnish style hardcore. Tommy, this is a Japanese band I think you can get down with. But great stuff. Really excellent, noisy punk. In a great way. Great noisy punk. It's like Disclose almost. It's almost like Disclose playing Finnish style hardcore. It's great. Ferocious X. Cool stuff. I've been looking for this for a while. I think it came out in like 2018 or 2019 maybe. It might have even been 2020. I don't know when this came out. But it came out, I listened to it, and I was like, man, I'm going to pick that up eventually. And then they eventually kept stretching, and then I saw it on the wall at the record shop. It wasn't on the wall. It was like they have like punk bins, and then they've got like little shelves on top, and this was on shelves up top, and as soon as I saw it, I was like, yoink. mind. But yeah, good price too. Only like 15 bucks. Ferocious X. Excellent stuff. And one more Japanese one. Brain Eaters. This is a tour edition. Brain Eaters play like the typical Burning Spirits hardcore style. Japanese hardcore stuff, but great. This was a good record. This was, I wasn't sure how much I was going to like this because I haven't listened to them before, but I knew they did split with Stupid Babies Gone Mad, and I like that band a lot, and I figured why not, I'm going to buy this. I know it's Japanese punk. Hey! Sorry guys, my cat was eating a plant. But yeah, Brain Eaters. More Japanese punk. Speaking of Japanese punk, let's go with that next. Got a stack of cheap 7-inches from Discogs. Somebody was selling a bunch of stuff for cheap, and I took advantage of it. Picked up these Exclaim records. Exclaim, keeping things evolving positively. And I picked up Exclaimed Never Trust split with Jellyroll Rockheads. Cool stuff. Exclaim, really noisy. Jellyroll Rockheads. I haven't listened to this. I haven't listened to this 7-inch yet, so I'm not sure. But I knew they were a Japanese band, and I was like, I'll check them out. And I think I've heard people that I trust their opinion like them, so I just went with it. But Exclaim is really noisy, really fast, really fast hardcore punk stuff. Like that, kind of like, it sounds kind of like the American noisecore stuff, but it's from Japan, that's all. But it's good. It's good stuff. I enjoyed it. It caught me off guard a little bit. I didn't know it was going to be so fast. But they were kind of blind buys, those ones. Flipping the record. But yeah, they were kind of blind buys, so I just went with it. Picked up a record by S.H.I.T. More great hardcore punk. Excellent stuff. This came out with a really cool, on Iron Lung Records, obviously. This came with a really cool fold-out poster deal. The sleeve turns into this fold-out. Really sick artwork on here. But it folds back into the sleeve. It's like weird nervous system with eyeballs going on. I don't know, man. Pretty crazy stuff. All these random, like, crazy pig heads at the bottom. Pretty insane stuff. Awesome artwork on this bad boy. But yeah, S.H.I.T. Just fast, hardcore punk stuff. Very angry. Really good stuff. I enjoy this band a bunch. I also got a couple records by Fried Egg. We're gonna actually, you know what? This Fried Egg, once this if we make it to the end of this record, I'm gonna pop this on this little flexi deal. But I'm gonna pop on Fried Egg because this is another one that was a blind buy, but I've been seeing their records a lot, and they always have I always think they have interesting, cool covers, so I just went with it, and I decided to check them out. Fried Egg. We'll see what they're all about later. We're gonna discover them together, guys. Couple more by the same band. Another 2000s band doing like hardcore punk stuff. If I remember correctly, they're kind of fast, corey hardcore punk, but that's Reagan SS. Really cool artwork on these. And this Reagan SS here, split with John Brown's Army, which John Brown's Army is a band from Nate Wilson was in this band. He's in like Devoid of Faith, The Oath, about a million other bands. Recently, he's in Fright and Pariah, which are two awesome bands you should check out. I still need that Fright LP. But yeah, John Brown's Army. Cool split. Can't wait to dig into this. And the last one, I think, is Asschapel. Aschapel's a little more on the metallic side. Kind of like a metallic thrash crust type thing. But very good. A little grindy at times. But Asschapel's a cool band. I used to listen to them a long time ago, and I haven't in a long time. But I decided to pick this up and try and rediscover them because their stuff is always cheap, and I remembered liking them back in the day when I used to listen to them, and I haven't listened to them in a long time. So, why not? Anyway, that's it. That's all I got for my punk and hardcore vinyl finds tonight. Kept it pretty short. I'm going to put this flexi on and leave it to you guys to check it out. Anyway, thanks for hanging with me. Checking out all the random 7 inches I got. And hope everybody has a good weekend. Cheers.